Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a Question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back, everybody. This is KidsLearnPianoLive.com, and I am Jamin, and this is Theatrical Athena. Hi, Hola. Theatrical Athena.
Hola.
She's very good at piano. If you've been here before and seen her play, you know that she's awesome. And then we also have with us, of course, our moderator, the incomparable Kendra.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
Fantastic. And we've got all these Super Mario things on. I really like this mustache. I just want to keep this for all the lessons. I wish they all had a mustache involved in them.
Smile.
I know it's hard to smile because then it pulls on your skin. But yes, they're fun to wear. So today we're doing the one of the most requested songs ever. Everybody wants to play this song, but it's just crazy long, which means Klopple, our mascot penguin, is going to be very impatient today because we've got a lot of notes to get through. So Klopple, I know, I hear you. I'm going to do my best, and we're going to go as fast as possible. But there's a ton of notes, which is why it's ranked like one of the hardest songs ever. It's not really one of the hardest songs ever, but it's one of the longest songs ever. So we're going to try to play all of the notes, and I'm still talking, and that means that Klopple's getting more and more angry. Theatrical Athena, I'm glad you're with us, but I know, buddy, I'm sending her out right now. Go practice. And you all need to have your PDF
Weekly
open.
activity?
Okay, sure,
All right.
quick, yeah, go. Weekly activity.
All you have to do
Okay.
is color in Clopple in the floaty. Penguin
These
in the
are
floaty.
so easy.
It's fantastic,
Okay.
and it's 150 points.
Just for coloring a page.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Isn't
Here we
that
go.
great? All right.
So like I said, there's a ton of notes. We're probably not actually going to be able to play through the whole thing on all of the levels, but I want to show you all of the notes and more importantly, the repeats. Now, if you've been here before for other lessons, that's great. If you haven't, I'm glad you're here, but this might not be the best song to start on. If you have been here before, you already know how to find a lot of the notes. The first note that you're going to need is an E. So you're just going to take any group of 2 black notes like that. Not that, that's a group of 3. That's also a group of 3. But any group of 2 black notes, take the top note, the one that's to the right, and drag it a little further to the right, and you'll always land on an E. So that is an E right there. That is the first 3 notes you're going to need. If you can just find an E and play 3 of them, then you've already got the beginnings of the song. Bum, bum, bum. Now, after this, we're going to use not the notes that are right next to it, but the notes that are just on the other side of it. So we've got that one, not those, but yes, those. Those are going to be some really important notes in this song. It's going to play 3 E's, jump down to a C, back up to the E, and up to a G. So you're gonna have E, 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 C, E, G. And then these are both G's, as you can see, but this one's way lower. So you're gonna have to go from this G all the way down to this G right here. So E, 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 C, E, G, and then G. That's the beginning of it, and that's also going to be the end of it. So if you go to the very end of this whole thing, this line right here is the exact same thing on all the levels. So that right there with the track would sound something like this. 3, 4, 5. And then we play through the whole song. Okay, now I told you there are repeats in here. These repeats are going to be really important. So we're going to play through all of that, the blue section, the stuff in the blue box, and then we're going to start playing the stuff in the orange box. When we get to the end of the orange box right here, we're going to take this repeat sign all the way back to here, to the beginning of that repeating section, and play that whole thing again. So you have the orange section twice after you have the blue section. So that whole entire thing, you're going to repeat that. Now, let me show you how to find some sharps and flats because there's a lot of them. Here we go. This first one is a B. Now let's pretend that we're dealing with this B right here. So this is a B because it's right below that C that we found. The note right before a C should be a B because in the alphabet, A, B, C, B comes right before a C. So here's your B, and then this little, I don't know what you would call that. It looks like a lowercase b, but the bottom's all pinched up right there. So to me, it looks like a half a heart on a string. Like if you were making a heart like that, but you only made half of it, and then you put it on a string. I don't know. That's what the flat sign looks like to me. But anyway, that thing right there is a flat sign. It means go slightly lower. That means slightly to the left. So this is a B. If we go slightly to the left, it's a B flat. Now, let me show you this other note that you're going to need a little bit later on. This one right here is a D sharp. The sharp sign goes with that note right there. It says D sharp inside of the note, and there's also a sharp sign right next to it. So this one right here, this is a D. Now, if it was a half a heart on a string, a flat sign, then we would go D, we would go slightly to the left, we'd land right there. But that's not what this is. This is the opposite of that. This is the sharp sign. So we're going to take that D, and instead of going slightly to the left, we're going to go slightly to the right, and we're going to go up to this note right here. This one is a D sharp, and that's what that hashtag tic-tac-toe pound sign is right there. It means go take that note, but don't play that one. Play the one that's slightly higher, slightly to the right of that note. So that's a D sharp. That one's a B flat. What are you kidding me? You haven't even played the notes of the first repeat. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, with that information, is there anything else that you need? No. Well, there's one more repeating section. Sorry, Clopple, you're going to have to be patient just for a second. This whole section right here, that and this all together gets repeated also. So there's 2 sections that repeat. You got the last 2 lines right here, and then you've got this section. So we're going to be practicing with the track more in the upper levels, but this time I'm just going to play through it, and all I want you to do is keep track of where we are. Maybe play those first notes, if you can get those notes, and then just keep track of where we are on the page with all of the repeats and stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here's the intro. Now here's that first section. Bum, dum, bum, bum. There's that B flat. And then do it again. Here's that orange section. And now we're on to the blue section. G, G flat. Next page. Then repeat the whole thing again. Here we go. And then next one. Now we're on to the next line. And here's that first line again that comes back at the end. Okay, so a ton of notes. Like I said, we're going to be practicing this more in the upper levels, but for those people who are the subscribers who are on learnpianolive.com right now, we're going to continue on with the level 1 video of the week. And for all of you who are on the free streams on YouTube and Twitch or Facebook, it's time to say goodbye to you. We'll miss you. If you want to subscribe and watch the rest of this lesson, you can go to learnpianolive.com. But for the subscribers who are watching right now, sit back, relax, join us in the Kids Learn Piano Live Theater as we watch another Crusoe video? Really? Okay.